to Jonathan Taylor. Huge hole. He's at the 30. He's going to go. 10, 5, touchdown. Jonathan Taylor made a man miss the line of scrimmage and then runs it into pay dirt in a one-handed INT. Are you kidding me? Kenny Moore.
What a play by Nyheim Hines.
Horseshoe is back, baby. The horseshoe is back.
What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of the Bring the Juice Colts podcast. So I just wanted to make a quick video here to kind of explain to you guys a few things that I have been seeing around the Colts training camp. And I'm sure a lot of questions that are on everybody's mind when it comes to this quarterback situation that we have going on here. Basically, ultimate question here is, we don't really know a timetable still on Carson Wentz. So the ultimate question is, who's going to be the reign guy for right now? And do we feel confident in, being able to say that if Wentz is out for a while, that somebody here is able to take the reins? Is they actually going to be able to do something right and, be able to lead this team to be able to win games while Wentz is out potentially? So I'll just make a quick video here with you guys and say that I really don't have a lot of confidence right now in any of the guys that we have on this roster currently. I know, that's going to sound kind of weird when, people are saying, a lot of people are saying, throw Eason in there and do all this and that and this and that. I understand that Eason may potentially be the best option for the Colts right now, but I'm not sold on this right now, guys. I'm really not, because, I've been watching Eason over the last few days, and, obviously it's just the first week of training camp, so things will change probably. And I'm going to be honest, it's early bias a little bit, but, I still look at these things and I'm still kind of, worried about it because, even when Carson Wentz gets back now, if he misses the entirety of the preseason, he's going to have a couple weeks where he's going to have to, learn on the fly, a couple of these things, right? And then you got these updates on, Jacob Eason. And Jacob Eason has thrown at least 3, I think it's actually 4 interceptions so far in training camp already. In the 11-on-11 sessions, he was picked off by Bobby Okereke and was picked off by EJ Speed. So, it's nice to see EJ Speed and Bobby Okereke doing some of these great things. But, again, the 11-on-11 sessions, really hasn't been doing great for Eason. First set, he was not great. Second set was okay. And then the third one was a lot better. Had a couple of good throws. He was basically 8 of the unofficial stats from Kevin Bowen today was he was 8 of 15, finished with 2 much crisper sessions at the end, had a red zone touchdown to Ali Cox and Pittman. So a lot of ups and downs right now for a guy like Eason. But ultimately, again, when we're talking about it here, I mean, it's just I'm just not confident right now in what, Eason's been able to do. And, obviously you're going to have some of those incompletion problems with Carson Wentz throughout the season. There's a couple times when that's going to happen, but if Carson Wentz isn't the starting quarterback for this team going forward, I just don't know, guys. I really don't know. I mean, I like the way this team is built. I think that we are built to be able to run the ball very effectively, which is really great. This defense is put together very well. And, even though Darius hasn't been out there for the first couple weeks, my guess is within the next 2 weeks, Darius Leonard's going to end up being back out there, and he's going to, be able to start getting back into the swing of things. So things will be all right there. You've seen Bobby Okereke and EJ Speed and a couple of those boys having some really good training camp sessions so far this week and everything like that. So the defense has been pretty good. But, again, we don't have solid quarterback play, then this team's just not going to be very great right now. You know, I mean, this is still a playoff team right now. And with Carson Wentz at the helm, this is still pretty much a playoff team here that has the potential to do something if it was built a little more. But I mean, right now, there's just, I just am really low on our options right now when it comes to the quarterback situation. I know I'm not really doing much in favors of trying to keep everything together. I understand that. I'm obviously just giving you guys my honest thoughts on this. I mean, it's very disappointing that Wentz is not going to be able to do much for a while. So it's very disappointing for me. I'm just trying to give you guys my opinions on it and just basically venting a little bit about how I really don't feel confident in what's going to happen here. But again, things can change. It's only the first week of training camp. There's still multiple weeks. We still have the month of August before things get into any kind of momentum. So we will just have to see. And then obviously with some preseason snaps, maybe that would help Eason in a lot of ways, you know, to be able to understand how things work. So again, it's just, you know, more and more of the wanting to understand things and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm interested to see how you guys are feeling about Eason, about Ellinger, about these boys. If any of them were to happen to take over for a few weeks going into the season, we're certainly hoping that's not having to be the case, but we'll see what happens nonetheless. Now, with the addition of a Brett Hundley, I mean, it kind of makes me feel a little better to know that they don't really know yet whether or not Carson Wentz is still really going to be hurt for that long, but they certainly don't believe it's anything that's going to be very long, or else they would have packed up as something a lot better. So, you know, take with that however you wish. But thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think of the quarterback room here, and let me know if you guys have any concerns about this group right now outside of the Carson Wentz injury and all that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in.